Hey everybody, this is Godzilla 2012 here again with another figure review. This time around it is on the Bandai Larva Battra, based off of his appearance from the 1992 film Godzilla vs. Mothra. Or, if you go by the international title, Godzilla vs. Mothra, Battle for Earth. Because for whatever reason, to this very day, people still believe that the 1964 classic is called Godzilla vs. Mothra, when in actuality, you flip the two names and it's called Mothra vs. Godzilla. Or if you go by the international title for that movie, then it's Godzilla vs. the Thing. Oh my god, these movie titles are unnecessarily all over the place. It's not even funny. It's just really, really tedious and annoying, to say the least. I gotta tell you, man, just call this movie Godzilla vs. Mothra. The Battle of Earth part is really not necessary. It's not even a battle for Earth. If anything, it's a battle for Japan. Japan's not the entire planet! It could be the battle for Japan, it could be the battle for frickin' Madagascar for all I care, and I still wouldn't want to call it Battle for Earth. Unless you want to argue the cosmos and all that crap, to which case I say, But back on track, as you can see, this is the Bandai Larva Battra, and I'm sure first glance at it you think, oh my god, it's really cool, and I'm inclined to agree. For a long time, I used to think that this was the ideal Battra figure. And then the Monsterarts came out. And I won't lie, ever since the Monsterarts came out, this figure has been heavily overshadowed, and I completely understand why. When you look at things that Monsterarts are capable of, especially in the articulation department, you can clearly see that this figure really doesn't have much going for it at this point in time. But I hold vinyls close to my heart because, you know, my heart is also made out of vinyl. Ooh, I bet you didn't see that coming. Because I didn't either. Neither did my doctors. They're still working on it. They really have no idea what this anomaly is, and I really think I don't have much longer to live. Jesus Christ, help me out. I can't talk. Oh my god, I can't talk about this anymore. Oh no, I'm gonna die, man. I'm gonna die. But yeah, Bandai Vinyls, I've always loved, as you can probably tell just by looking at the reviews I always do. It's usually these. Every now and then I throw in a NECA. Or maybe a Monsterarts. Monsterarts, I haven't done a review of one of those in a while. Maybe I should get back on that. Leave a comment down below if you want to see another Monsterarts review. Or NECA, for that matter. Just let me know and I'll find something. But yeah. Real quick, the paint job on this figure, as you could probably tell, looks pretty damn good. Especially for a Bandai Vinyl, because nowadays, if Bandai were to release this figure again, I'm sure the paint job would be very sloppy. And while I'm not saying the paint job on this figure is, like, perfect, I gotta say that for a, I want to say 1992 release, or around that like time frame, this looks pretty damn good. And the detail, you know, the detail looks pretty good too. I can't argue with the, with it. I can't really like pull up any debate or anything. You know what I was trying to say there, alright? Alright, don't even try to question what I was saying. You understood. Just go with it, alright? But yeah, I can't really find anything to nitpick other than maybe a few minor things here and there. Maybe these teeth up here could have been colored like a yellowish or golden color, you know, like for the paint wise, that way they would pop out more. But overall, I feel the detail itself looks pretty damn good, as well as the paint job, especially for like a Bandai Vinyl. Now let's delve into the old articulation standpoint. Here's where you're gonna see why the Monsterarts has a huge one-up over this figure. And let's find some articulation. Okay, do these move? No. Do these move? No. Does the horn move? Oh, wait. I think I found something! Oh. No, that... Oh. 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 What about that? Oh. Oh. So, from what I can tell, these were originally glue sealed. Maybe. I don't know. When I got the figure, it was like this, but you can barely rotate it or do anything with it. If anything, it's just here to like just sit there and collect dust like the rest of my collection, according to one of my friends who said I need to invest in a duster. And I'm not saying he's wrong, but don't say that again, alright? I take my dust very seriously. But yeah, the articulation is pretty shite. Pretty shite, to say the least. Uh-oh! The height's out! Do the size comparisons till you knock your lights out! Was that good? Damn, I think Luda would be proud. No lie, I think he would be really proud. In case you didn't understand what I was saying, we're moving on to my favorite thing, and that's size comparisons! I'm as giddy as a schoolgirl. Here he is next to the Bandai 1992 Mothra Larva. And as you can see, especially if you go by in the movie, I'd say this is pretty accurate because the larva form of Battra just dominates the larva form of, Mothra. So as far as accuracy goes, I would say this is pretty spot on, especially like I said, this Battra just, obliterates Mothra in the movie. Like, Mothra barely gets any offense in the larva form when Battra shows up. Battra just kind of comes in and messes shit up. And Mothra's like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? And Battra's like, you ain't doing shit. So yeah, without me constantly rambling on, I do think the sizing here works very well. Here he is next to the Bandai Heisei Godzilla, even though it was originally released as a 1992 figure, so this technically counts. And as you can probably see, the sizing does work very well in its favor right here, because in the movie, Battra is pretty big compared to Godzilla in this form. I would say the height here is almost perfect. Battra may be a few inches shorter than he needs to be, but I think otherwise it looks fine. I'm not trying to be too film accurate, but it looks fine. Now, if we're going by film sizing, that's about it. But I'm gonna have a little fun here, alright? Who says you can't have fun? I'll tell you who, the world. Here he is next to Ultraman, whose head is clearly going out of frame for whatever reason. Maybe if I do this. Oh man, that didn't really help much, but whatever, who cares? Sizing, I don't know about this, because Ultraman, realistically, should probably be a lot shorter if we're going by Showa and Heisei sizing standards. If you wanted to do like a fan film where Battra was going up against Ultraman, then I'd say this could pass off pretty well. I don't know. I guess it's all up to how the writing goes, right? Because if you write a story, you can do anything you want until the fan base gets angry at you. Then you have to rewrite everything and make it to where it pleases them more so than yourself. Because that's how movies work, right? Especially with pre-established characters. Yay! Let's hear it for creative writing! Here he is next to the Bandai 1999 Heisei Gamera. Why Gamera? Because, come on, part of me wants to see Battra and Gamera go at it, because Gamera goes up against a variety of foes that are just completely out there, and I feel Battra would give him a good fight. And that's about it for this figure. If I had to give this figure a rating, I would give it a 3 out of 5. The reason I give it a 3 out of 5 is because everything on the figure, whether it be paint or detail, looks fine. The one thing that holds this figure back is articulation. I cannot bear with you enough when I say the articulation is something that is pretty disappointing with this figure, and if you're looking to have a Battra figure with articulation, then I would just get the Monsterarts if you can find that for a good price. Because I know that figure was released, I believe, a few years ago to this recording. Actually, hang on, let me go off topic for a second. Speaking of this recording, on this date that this video is uploaded, the film Godzilla vs. Mothra from 1992 is 25 years old. 25 years old! Can you believe that? A Heisei film from the 90s is 25 years old. That's insane. If you really think about it, then Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah is a lot older than that, and so is Biollante, and so is Return of Godzilla. Oh my god. Oh man, I feel like I need to start. Oh my god, my artificial hip is hurting. And I may not sound old, but I'm definitely getting to that point. Trust me, guys and gals out there. Time flies. But yeah, can you believe that? 25 years, that's insane, especially for a film made in 1992. But back on track, this figure nowadays on eBay goes for about, I want to say, anywhere between $40 to $60, and you could probably just use that money for the Monsterarts. While I am very grateful to have this figure in my collection, if I were to recommend any Battra figure to a collector, I would say just get the Monsterarts. This is a good figure, I'm not gonna lie. However, the articulation thing really turns it off for me, and that's why I say, if you're planning on getting a Battra figure, just get the Monsterarts. This is Gojira 2012, saying farewell for now. I'll talk to y'all later. Now it's time to put this bad boy back on the old dusty shelf. Do I really need a duster though? Oh my god. Ugh. Okay. Maybe I do need a duster. But hey, it could be a lot worse, right? That's a pretty funny comment right there. I will say, that's a pretty funny comment. What? You thought after all these years I didn't notice those little text comments? No, I've noticed them, and I've let this person have their fun. I know of them. I don't know exactly who they are, but I know of them. What are they, like the random text hacker guy? Is that what he's called? I don't know. I'm just going to call him the hacker guy for short. Anyway, so, this person's been having a lot of fun attacking me personally lately. More so than I would like. Now, I can find humor and stuff like that. Believe me, I do it all the time. If you watch my videos, you already know. But this is getting a little out of hand. And I know you're watching this, hacker guy. That's really what they call you. And I just want to let you know that you can keep having your fun. Go ahead. I applaud you. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. But mark my words. I'm going to find you. And sure, it may not be tomorrow. It may not be next week. It may not be a month from now. It may not even be a year. But mark my words. I will find you. And when I do, you're going to get exactly what you deserve. So you better watch your back. Because I'm coming for you. Now I'm gonna shove my fist up your ass.